Hey guys, Chris Cortez from Phil Dill Boats here. Just wanted to show you all this beautiful pre-owned 2023 Regal 33 Express. We'll do a full walkthrough, take it out on the water. It's a beautiful day out here on Lake Louisville, so let's go for a ride. All right guys, we're gonna start back here on the transom. You'll see our custom beautiful sea deck that we have out here with the American flag. Super nice. It's color matched throughout the whole boat. So the sea deck all inside here will be upgraded to this black and red. You'll notice back here we'll have 2 speakers so we can project some of the sound back here. And one of the big things with Regal, especially on their bigger cruiser lineups, is how low we are to the water here. Makes it really easy to be able to entertain people if you're floating out on the lily pad, hanging out in the back here. The swim platform is really low to the water, very easy to get in and out of the boat when you are out there swimming. That's one thing that I've always enjoyed with the Regals. You'll have a side mounted ladder here on the side, so you can get in and out really easy without having to go directly on the back of the boat where those props are. So another little touch there that makes it very comfortable, very easy to be out here on the lake on this boat. You'll also notice this big lounger here. Now the big upside to this one is we can move this towards the transom or towards the bow, where the whole system will actually shift forward and back here depending on where you need the space. If you need the space back here in the swim platform, if you're hanging out with the family, you can scoot it all the way towards the bow, really open up the entire area here. And then once we go inside, you'll see when we slide it out how much more room we'll get in the cockpit area if we are kind of hanging out inside there doing some cooking, watching some TV. Really nice area to be here, very customizable. So we'll go ahead and get inside the cockpit area here. We'll move this seat back so you can see how much room you get up here. You'll have the switch right here on your port side, and it's just a flip of a switch, and this whole thing will start moving towards the back. So you'll notice once we have it fully pushed back towards the transom, how much more room we have here in the cockpit area. Again, a lot of these seats are going to be adjustable, so you can adjust them however you need them when you're out here with your family. You'll also have a table mount here in front of this lounger, so that way if you guys are eating snacks, having dinner, anything like that, you'll have a nice area here for the whole family to be able to enjoy. Regal's got this phenomenal ultra lounger here, very adjustable. You'll notice we did move it up and forward and back. You also can pivot this so that you can have a nice little layout area, or you can go further down, really get some of that sun, or you can have it all the way down to a full bed lounger. And the nice thing is you can also move this guy towards the bow of the boat, closing this area here, so maybe you can be sitting back here relaxing with your feet up. So much adjustability with their living area here in the cockpit makes it really nice, because it'll suit any kind of venture that you're out there having with the family or friends. So really nice feature when you've got these ultra loungers on here. Check out this Sure Shade system. So Regal includes these Sure Shades on these express cruisers here. Really gives you a lot more shade than you normally do, covers the ultra lounger there. And it's so nice to be able to push a button, retract this all back in. Of course, right now it's a beautiful sunny day on Lake Louisville, so we're gonna keep it open for now. But an awesome feature to have on those hot summer days, really gets you out of the sun and still be out there enjoying the lake. Now moving over here to the galley area, you'll notice our smokeless electric grill here. Really nice to have if you got some quick snacks that you wanna do, kebabs, fish, anything like that. You'll also have a TV here that sits flush when you're not using it. And then you'll have your switch right here where we can press it, bring that TV up, get to watch some sports, get to watch some movies with the family, whatever you'd like to do. Also, nice cabin area here for storage. And then of course, you'll have this beautiful refrigerator to be able to keep all your drinks, all your snacks cool while you're out there on the lake. More storage here right next to the fridge. And then of course, your freshwater sink. Really nice to have whenever you just want to rinse your hands off. So up here in the helm, you'll notice a cluster of really nice features. Of course, this boat does come with the joystick control. It's a huge blessing to have whenever you're out there. Tight quarters, marina, slips, anything like that. Really nice to be able to maneuver a boat this size around any tight quarters. Right here we have our beautiful Garmin screen. Garmin's been a great partner with Regal. Very, very reliable. You'll notice all the systems there that you'll need whenever you're out there on the lake. You can also customize it however you'd like. Fusion stereo here. Great sound system on this boat. You'll be able to Bluetooth to this, be able to listen to some music out there. And then you'll also notice your beautiful captain seat here. It's a 1.5 bench, gives you space for your partner, any kids, you know, niece, nephews, anything like that. And then of course you have your bolster seat up there, give you a little bit more visibility over your bow whenever you are out there on those choppier days. So right here, your cabin door also doubles as your steps for your bow. Regal does a really great job innovating kind of all this stuff together to really maximize the amount of space that you have back here, or up here really. Here on the bow, you'll notice these nice cushions out here, so you can be laying out. You'll also notice your 2 half moons for your cabin in there, and then your full moon opening up here. It's nice also, you can adjust these so you can have a little bit more of an angle whenever you're laying out, be able to see the lake from here. Up here on the bow, you'll also have your windlass anchor controls. Having a windlass anchor on something like this is so easy to use. You'll notice you'll have your up and down right here, very accessible and easy to bring that anchor back up when you're finished up. Now that we've checked out the whole top side of this boat, let's go inside the cabin and check that out, see where the captain's gonna be sleeping. So let's hop into the cabin area here. You'll notice a double door here, so you'll have a screen mesh to be able to let some of that air in on those warmer days. So one thing we'll notice here in the cabin is how much headroom we have. Now I'm sitting at 5'11", not quite 6 feet, but you'll notice how much more room I can stand up in here and really be able to move around the cabin area without ever having to really duck down and dip my head. You'll also notice our main galley here. So you'll have electric stovetop, microwave, and then of course a refrigerator with a freshwater sink. Really nice to have this up here. That way, whenever you are having those late night cravings, you can just get up, get something real quick without having to get into the top deck there. In here in the cabin, you'll also notice our V-berth. Now the big upside with this V-berth here is that it does actually fold out to be a nice full-size bed. The big thing is, whenever you do have it folded back, you'll have a nice little area here, nice living quarters. You'll have your wood table if you do want to have some lunch, dinner, snacks, anything like that, folds out to have tons of space to have your family and friends out here enjoying a nice meal. And then of course it does fold away and stow behind the area here so you can keep it out of the way. And then this V-berth here, I'll show y'all, it all comes out very easily, all electric, and it gives you a ton of space to be able to sleep up here. And we'll just start this actuator here. So you'll notice once we have it folded out, you have a very nice area here to sleep in. Don't worry, these actuators are definitely oversized. You don't have to worry about this side coming down. Regal has done a great job really building some space into a 33-foot express cruiser like this. Another great thing that we have down here is our Dometic system. So that's gonna be our AC. Really nice to have some AC down here in the cabin area. We do have a generator on board. So when you guys are out here on those hot summer days, you can have this entire cabin area nice and cool. Another great feature in here is going to be your inner vac system. So you can connect a vacuum hose on there, be able to clean this area up, vacuum any kind of crumbs, dirt, anything like that that might get tracked into this cabin area. Very, very underspoken feature that this boat has to be able to keep this area really nice and tidy. On the starboard side here, you'll also have your breaker panel. Again, you'll notice all your breaker switches here, your generator controls, everything you'll need to be able to operate all the electronics on this cruiser here. You'll also have a TV mounted here in your cabin area. Really nice feature whenever you guys are hanging out, having some snacks, maybe late night, just laying out, relaxing. You'll have that TV accessible for everybody in here. Now that we're towards the mid here, let's check out this mid berth. One thing Regal does really well is give you this huge king size bed in here. I mean, I'm a big guy, and that's definitely more than enough room for me and my partner. You'll also have tons of storage on both sides. Nice little TV there, so you do have your own private TV. And then you'll notice their curtain system. So if you do have friends or family members, guests out here, and you want a little bit of privacy, you can extend that curtain all the way through. Give yourself a little privacy for yourself. Very nice feature to have. And then you can also see their steps here. They did a great job really keeping everything open here, where you don't have any big clunky steps kind of impeding your vision throughout the boat. I've always really liked that feature there. So when you are laying out, you can kind of see everything throughout the boat. Makes it feel a lot more open. Another great thing is going to be their windows. You'll notice how many windows are in here. Tons of natural light pouring in here. Really makes it feel open without thinking, oh man, I'm all enclosed down here. Lets all that light shine through. Makes it really nice to be down here after a long day on the water. Now, one thing everybody loves about a cruiser is, of course, your head. This one does have a wet head, so you'll have a nice porcelain toilet in there, freshwater sink, and then up top, you'll have your shower head. So you can take some nice hot showers on here without having to worry about getting off or anything like that. And then again, tons of beautiful natural light in all these areas. Doesn't make you feel enclosed or claustrophobic while you're in there. Hey guys, thanks for coming along on this beautiful 2023 Regal 33 Express. I hope you guys loved the tour. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out. We're over at phildillboats.com, or you can come visit us in Lewisville, Texas. All right, y'all, let's go have some fun.